Welcome to Spain, a land where nature's beauty unfolds in the most magical ways. From the snow-capped peaks of the Pyrenees to the golden beaches of the Mediterranean, Spain is a place where every landscape tells a story. Here, you'll find lush forests, rugged cliffs, tranquil lakes, and vibrant meadows, each offering a peaceful escape from the everyday. This journey will take you through 12 of Spain's most breathtaking places, where nature's wonders invite you to slow down, breathe deeply, and embrace the serenity around you. Whether you're strolling through quiet valleys, gazing at cascading waterfalls, or watching the sunset over rolling hills, Spain's natural beauty will leave you in awe. Let's begin our serene adventure. The Canary Islands, located off the coast of Africa, are a world of their own. Each island boasts unique landscapes shaped by volcanic activity, creating scenes of dramatic beauty. Start your journey in Tenerife, home to Mount Teide, Spain's highest peak. The Teide National Park is a place of quiet grandeur, where the silence of the volcanic plains is broken only by the whisper of the wind. The lava fields and rugged craters stretch as far as the eye can see, offering a peaceful yet awe-inspiring experience. Next, visit La Palma, often called La Isla Bonita, for its untouched beauty. The Caldera de Taburiente National Park is a vast volcanic crater surrounded by lush pine forests and cascading waterfalls. The trails here wind through misty woodlands, leading to viewpoints where the ocean meets the sky in a breathtaking panorama. End your day in Lanzarote, where the Timanfaya National Park showcases a moon-like landscape of black sand and volcanic cones. The quiet beauty of this place, with its geothermal heat rising from the earth, feels like stepping into another world. The Picos de Europa, a mountain range in northern Spain, is a paradise for nature lovers. With its towering limestone peaks, deep gorges, and emerald green valleys, this region offers some of the most stunning scenery in the country. Begin your exploration in Covadonga, where the lakes of Covadonga sit nestled among the mountains. The still waters of Lake Inol and Lake Ercina reflect the surrounding peaks, creating a mirror-like effect that is both peaceful and mesmerizing. Next, hike through the Cares Gorge, a dramatic ravine carved by the Cares River. The trail clings to the cliffs, offering panoramic views of the rugged landscape below. The sound of the river flowing through the gorge adds to the serene atmosphere. End your journey in Fuente de, where a cable car takes you to high-altitude viewpoints overlooking the entire range. The vast expanse of peaks and valleys, bathed in golden light at sunset, is a sight you'll never forget. Doñana National Park, a wetland wonderland. Doñana National Park, in southern Spain, is a haven for wildlife and natural beauty. This vast wetland, where the Guadalquivir River meets the Atlantic, is a place of quiet reflection and stunning landscapes. Start your visit in El Rocío, a charming village with sandy streets and traditional houses. From here, you can take a guided tour through the park's marshes, dunes, and forests, spotting flamingos, deer, and even the rare Iberian lynx. Next, explore the Matalascañas dunes, where golden sands stretch endlessly along the coast. The peaceful sound of the waves and the sight of the dunes shifting in the wind create a calming experience. End your day at the Marismas del Odiel, a tranquil lagoon where migratory birds gather. The soft light of dusk reflecting on the water makes this a perfect spot for quiet contemplation. Chapter 4, the Pyrenees, a mountain dream. The Pyrenees, straddling the border between Spain and France, are a land of snowy peaks, alpine meadows, and crystal-clear lakes. This mountain range is perfect for those seeking peace and natural beauty. Begin your adventure in Ordesa y Monte Perdido National Park, home to waterfalls, deep canyons, and lush valleys. The Cola de Caballo waterfall is a highlight, where the sound of rushing water blends with the quiet of the forest. Next, visit Aiguastortes y Estany de Sant Maurici National Park, a place of glacial lakes and pine-covered slopes. The still waters of Lake Saint Maurici, surrounded by towering peaks, offer a moment of pure tranquility. End your journey in the Val d'Aran, a hidden valley with charming stone villages and green pastures. The peaceful atmosphere here, far from the crowds, makes it a perfect retreat. Costa Brava, where cliffs meet the sea. The Costa Brava, stretching along Spain's northeastern coast, is a masterpiece of nature where rugged cliffs embrace turquoise waters. This coastline offers hidden coves, pine-covered headlands, and fishing villages frozen in time. Begin in Cadaqués, a whitewashed village that inspired Salvador Dalí. The rocky coastline here dips into calm, crystal-clear bays perfect for quiet swims. Follow the Camí de Ronda, a coastal path winding past secluded beaches with views of the Mediterranean's endless blue. Next, discover the Cap de Cruz Natural Park, where wind-sculpted rocks meet the sea. The peaceful coves here, like Cala Culep, are accessible only by foot or boat, offering complete serenity. As sunset paints the cliffs gold, you'll understand why artists cherish this light. End your day in Begur, where medieval castle ruins overlook tiny islands dotting the coast. The scent of pine trees mixes with sea air as you watch fishing boats return to port in the evening calm. Sierra Nevada, snow and sunflowers. The Sierra Nevada combines alpine majesty with Andalusian charm. Europe's southernmost ski resort transforms in summer into a wonderland of wildflowers, glacial lakes, and traditional white villages. Start in Pratolano, where cable cars glide over fields of alpine flowers to the 3,498-meter Valletta Peak. The silence above the tree line, broken only by the whistle of mountain winds, feels like standing atop Spain. Walk the Vereda de la Estrella, a gentle trail through ancient chestnut forests with views of ravines carved by meltwater. In spring, the hills explode with purple lavender and yellow sunflowers, creating a patchwork visible for miles. And in Capolera, one of the picturesque Alpujarra villages. Its white houses with flat roofs, a Moorish legacy, cling to hillsides overlooking orchards and olive groves. At night, the lack of light pollution reveals a sky dense with stars. TS Islands, Galicia's Caribbean. The TS Islands, guarding the entrance to Galicia's Rías Baixas, boast beaches so pristine that visitor numbers are restricted. These protected islands are a sanctuary of white sands, translucent waters, and untouched forests. Arrive by ferry to Monteagudo Island, where the Rodas Beach connects two islets via a sandbar. The water here shifts from emerald to sapphire, so clear you can see schools of fish darting below. Follow trails through eucalyptus groves to cliffs where seabirds nest in the salty breeze. Climb to the Faro de Cies lighthouse for a panoramic view of the Atlantic, meeting the Rías, coastal inlets. On clear days, you might spot dolphins breaking the water's surface far below. As evening falls, the island's empty of day visitors. Those camping overnight experience magical solitude, just the sound of waves and the scent of salt and pine under star-filled skies. Bardenas Reales, Spain's desert poetry. The Bardenas Reales in Navarra is a semi-desert landscape sculpted by wind and water into surreal clay canyons and mesas. This UNESCO Biosphere Reserve looks more like the American Southwest than Europe. Explore the Blanca Bardenas, where erosion has carved castles of soft rock rising from cracked earth. The Pesquera Plateau resembles a lunar landscape, especially at sunrise when shadows stretch across the Badlands. Visit the Cabezas de Castil de Tierra, iconic mushroom-shaped rock formations. The absolute silence here, broken only by the occasional call of a hoopoe bird, amplifies the sense of isolation. Time your visit for spring, when brief rains transform the desert. Wild poppies and thyme bloom between cracks, and temporary lagoons attract flamingos, a fleeting miracle in this arid wonder. Garrotxa Volcanic Zone, fire-made forest. The Garrotxa Volcanic Zone in Catalonia is a lush landscape born from ancient eruptions. 40 dormant volcanoes now lie blanketed in beech and oak forests, with charming medieval towns nestled between them. Walk through the Fageda d'Enjorda, a magical beech forest growing on lava flows. Sunlight filters through leaves onto moss-covered rocks, and the spongy, volcanic soil muffles footsteps into silence. Visit Santa Margarita Volcano, whose crater cradles a tiny 12th century chapel. The gentle hike up passes fields where locals still harvest volcanic ash-enriched crops, as they have for centuries. And in Besalú, a medieval bridge town where the Fluvia River mirrors stone arches. At dusk, the warm glow of streetlights on volcanic stone buildings creates a scene unchanged for 800 years. Monforgué National Park, wings over wilderness. Monforgué, in Extremadura, is Europe's best place to witness raptors in their untamed habitat. The Tagus River cuts through quartzite cliffs where imperial eagles and black vultures nest, offering unparalleled wildlife encounters. Start at Salto del Gitano, a viewpoint where griffon vultures soar at eye level. The morning mist rising from the river below softens the calls of nesting birds into a natural symphony. Hike the Redondo Trail through ancient cork oak forests. In spring, the ground blooms with wild orchids, while the air thrums with the sound of bee-eaters returning from Africa. At sunset, climb to Monforgué Castle ruins. From this vantage, the park unfolds in layers: river mirrors, golden grasslands, and violet-tinged mountains fading into twilight as owls begin their nightly hunt. Cabo de Gata, desert by the sea. Cabo de Gata Níjar. Natural Park is Andalusia's wild coast, a volcanic desert meeting turquoise waters. This UNESCO geopark remains blissfully undeveloped, with salt flats, hidden coves, and Europe's only coral reef. Begin at Playa de Monsul, where wind-sculpted dunes frame a base so cinematic it's starred in films. The black volcanic sand warms your feet as you wade into waters clearer than swimming pools. Explore the salt flats of Cabo de Gata, where pink flamingos feed among salt crystals that glitter like diamonds. The stillness here amplifies the distant crash of waves on nearby cliffs. And at the Faroes lighthouses of Cabo de Gata and Mesa Roldan. Perched on cliffs above the sea, they offer 360-degree views of the park's stark beauty, where the desert's ochres meet the Mediterranean's blues. As our journey through Spain's natural wonders comes to a close, let these landscapes linger in your heart like a gentle melody, from the whispering pines of the Pyrenees to the tranquil shores of the Seas Islands. Each place we've explored offers a quiet invitation to pause, to breathe, and to remember that beauty exists in the simplest moments. May these 12 breathtaking places inspire you to seek out your own moments of peace, whether under Spain's wide skies or wherever your path leads next. Until then, carry with you the memory of sunlit cliffs, star-filled deserts, and forests that hum with life. a reminder that the world still holds endless, quiet wonders. Thank you for wandering with us.